Welcome to the Grand Lux Inn, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel where history, comfort, and Southern hospitality come together. Family owned and operated, we take pride in offering more than just a place to stay. Whether you're planning a weekend escape, a staycation, close to home, or just need a peaceful retreat, the Grand Lux Inn is your perfect getaway. Looking for a space to host your next business meeting? Our elegant and quiet setting provides an ideal atmosphere to connect, collaborate, and get things done, all with the personal touch of a locally owned business. Whether you're here for relaxation, business, or a special event, the Grand Lux Inn is ready to welcome you. Call us today at 931-461-9995 or visit the website to learn more. The Grand Lux, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel.
All right, welcome to the Mick and Mac Show, brought to you by the Grand Lux Inn. Welcome back, Coach Mac, after this week of past 2 weeks. Or how tired are you, man?
I'm worn out.
I'm worn out, dude.
A bit
Man.
Emotionally.
Yeah, so starting last week, we did, even starting before that, let's just go that last week. We were Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No game Friday, game Saturday, no game Sunday, game Monday.
Sounds right.
And it was just, it was like one after the other. I felt like I'd had overload of basketball.
Yeah, but it was a good thing. That's what we enjoyed doing. But it did feel like, just from a emotional toll, because a lot of those games had a lot of meaning behind them.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like, from a Tullahoma standpoint, it was like, all right, and then you just kind of take a deep breath. But then the boys would play the next night, and then it'd be the girls the next night, and you're like back and forth, and figuring out who they're playing, and then coordinating our schedules so that we could bring all the sport highlights to Tullahoma.
Yeah, and I struggled figuring out what day it was during the week. I was a day ahead or a day behind.
That's right.
I couldn't figure out what it was, but it was all worth it in the end because we have two teams from Tullahoma for the first time ever that I know of going to the state tournament at the same time in basketball.
Yep.
And it's a pretty huge accomplishment.
It is.
And we're excited. We're going tomorrow. You're going tomorrow earlier. I'm going later, but we're going to be there for the girls' game. We'll sit up there and cheer them on. We're not broadcasting, although a lot of people would love for us to do that, but we're not able to just for other rules and such like that. And tonight, by the way, when you're watching this is not live. We're not doing it live tonight because tomorrow, our normal live night, we will be in Murfreesboro cheering on the Lady Cats.
That's right. Hopefully cheering on a win about the time
That's right.
normal time happens.
And we'll keep up with the social media because we'll be able to let you know what's going on there.
Right.
What the scores, and we'll keep up on that. If you go follow Mick and Mac on Instagram and Facebook, we'll keep up with all those things. Got some things going on in town right now. We'll hear in a second. We'll get in. This is the basketball state tournament preview.
Yep.
So there's a chance that we'll do the same thing. Well, there is. We're going to probably, unless we get back on time, Wednesday, because the boys will be playing Wednesday too. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. But there's some things going on right now. Tennis at Warren County, Coffee County. Middle school tennis.
Yeah,
they're playing right now.
No, it's over.
Is it over now?
Finished 8-1 for middle school tennis today.
Oh wow!
Lost one match on the girls' side, and the boys swept. So they got it rolling pretty good at middle school tennis right now.
We've got baseball, middle school baseball. They played at 5:30. They're probably.
I didn't hear a final.
Yeah, I hadn't seen. There's no score on here that I can tell. It looks like they don't have.
High school baseball was just starting to get cranked up when I left the high school to come over here.
Yep, Rockville.
Yeah, they played. I think JV had played already.
Boys soccer. It looks like they have a score at 4-0 first half against DeKalb.
They're rolling, aren't they?
They're rolling. Well, it says D-Lab.
D-Lab. Oh well.
D-Lab, wherever that is.
I don't know where that is. That must be up near Grundy.
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of things going on, but most importantly, this is the state tournament
preview
show.
Yep.
for the girls and the guys, and we'll talk some more about it next week too when the guys go. But we're going to talk first about the girls. Let's talk a little bit about the sectionals game, what we saw, and then let's go into scouting report for Alcoa, and then we'll talk about what Tullahoma needs to do to come home with that W tomorrow.
Well, sectional game. It was good crowd. Thought that we were going to face a pretty tough opponent. Didn't seem to phase the Lady Wildcats.
No.
I don't know if Portland ever got on the bus to get off the bus. So we took it to them early, kept taking it to them in the middle of the game, gave them a little bit more at halftime, and then finished them off second half. It was quite the showing for the Lady Wildcats in a big sectional game hosted. And that might be one of the first times a sectional game, if ever, has been hosted at Tullahoma for girls basketball. Right. So I don't think they did it the last time we went. I don't think there were sectionals necessarily. From what I was told, I could be wrong. Portland, I think, was better than what they showed, but I still, that just means instead of winning by 40, we would have won by 20. So that being said, like the last 2 weeks, we talked about it 3 weeks ago, and I'm not afraid to tell anyone. I told Coach Ibsen, I was like, 3 weeks ago, this was not in the picture.
No, you and I were shaking our heads up in the top.
Like, this is 3 months ago. It was in the picture. We told Coach Ibsen, you have a team that can go, and he tended to believe that. I think every coach at some point a little bit believes it. But 3 weeks ago, it was like, this didn't happen. And that loss to Giles in the semifinals of the district, we were like, it's going to be a short run.
It's going to be a short run.
Yeah, and then something clicked, which is good this time of year, and here we are. We're going to go to the Glass House tomorrow.
Well, kudos to the girls for, for really, you always say when you're coaching, when you're playing, that this is when you want the team to start peaking. Yeah. You want them to start playing the best right now, and that's what they did.
Right.
So that's exactly how they made it to the Glass House, is their inability to quit and just pushing forward and figuring out what their weaknesses were, and somehow they came together and made it happen.
And you don't want to discredit what they've done.
Right.
Where I've had people say, well, they've done it in it's a weak region or weak this. It doesn't, like 3 weeks ago they weren't going anywhere.
Right.
It doesn't matter. We were the weak, now we've turned it on. It doesn't. All those factors come into play. Health.
Yeah. Everything
comes into play.
There's some luck. There's some luck involved.
What's going around? Yeah. Just sickness. All of it comes into play. And so you can't tell me that, well, there's 4 classifications now, or it's weak region, weak district, stuff like that. Doesn't matter. You still got to show up. You still got to play, and you still got to deal with high school kids and getting them ready to play.
Yeah, and now that they've gotten to the state tournament, that talk can't be taught. That can't be spoken anymore. No, because all these teams that are in there right now are good. Oh yeah, they're solid teams. We looked at the bracket. For instance, we know that in the schedule tomorrow at 5:30, the MTSU Tullahoma's playing Alcoa. We're going to talk about Alcoa's scouting report here in a second. If they beat Alcoa, when they beat Alcoa, they'll play Friday at 12:45 against the winner of Dyersburg and Daniel Boone.
Probably would be Dyersburg.
Probably Dyersburg, which is a tough man. They're good record.
I believe they won the state in 3A last year.
They probably did. And then the state championship game is Saturday at 1:30.
Right.
And all games in MTSU. So basically Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. No game on Thursday for us. So if you can make it out there, absolutely come out and cheer on the Cats. It's not like you can't get tickets when you get there. You can get tickets.
You can go online right now and get tickets.
You can get tickets right now online.
There's not a bad seat in the house.
No, you can sit up in the second level if they have those bleachers out, and you still can see pretty good.
and it's perfect. But like you said, there's no bad and it sets up like 3 of the top 5 teams that were ranked in 3A aren't even there. Number 1, number 3, and I believe number 4 aren't even at the state tournament. South Gibson, Upperman, Stone Memorial.
Yeah.
You know, so like
two of those are in the same. Aren't they in the same region?
Yeah.
Two of
them are in the same district.
Yeah.
And then White County's there, and they're in the district too.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
You know, White County. I believe the final rankings it was. I think Upperman had slipped because of the district play, but I think it was 1 Stone, 2 White, 3 I believe was South Gibson, and 4 was Upperman. So you're 3 of the top 4 teams honestly aren't even there, and so it's wide open.
Well, let's talk about Alcoa and let's see how we match up with them, and then once we get done with that, we'll take a break and we'll bring the girls on. We got a gaggle of girls today. We're going to bring them all on.
Yeah,
we're going to bring them all on. Pass the microphone around. We're going to talk about basketball, their chances, and their work ethics and all that good stuff. So let's talk about Alcoa first.
Yeah.
Lady Tornadoes. Tornadoes.
East Tennessee. Aggressive. Got defensive pressure. They're going to. I'm taking this based off of everything that I've seen, film that I've seen, and just talking to Coach Hidden. They're going to press man the whole game, pick you up full court, and it's not really kind of to turn you over. It's kind of just to wear you out.
Yeah.
Like just to.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, put that mental fatigue on someone more than the physical. And they like to speed you up a little bit. That being said, they can run some half-court sets, and they run some pretty half-court sets, both against zone and man. And all 5 can shoot. They go about 8 deep. Very similar to us. Don't really have a true post.
Yeah.
Have bigs that can shoot, can dribble,
bigs.
Things like that.
Gotta be careful.
Big. Yeah, watch out now. And but they run that like motion read offense, set some screens, dribble handoff type action. If you're not synced in defensively, they're going to beat you backside, make great adjustments. Multitude of shooters. I mean, and I'm talking about coming off curl cuts at full speed, catching and shooting in like bucket. Tough team to play, but like Coach Ibn and I, we talked about it on Saturday after they won, and I was like, that's a tough draw. He was like, yeah, and I was like, but you want to beat the best,
yeah.
So might as well just start with one of them. Yeah, start with one of them and go with it, and say, hey, this is what we did to bring home a gold ball.
So what are the keys to the game for them? What's the keys to the game for Cats?
Our keys are going to be just on our scout, use those high ball screens to attack their aggressive guards if they're going to be aggressive, and we want to run the high ball screen, which we don't do a lot of, but we do rub some rub stuff a good bit. Backdoor cuts. If you're going to get pressured, don't get pressured out, which you see a lot of teams at MTSU do because it's a little bit bigger court, and so they'll ease out towards that half court line instead of using that backdoor, and then attack the offensive glass. Like we've got my thing. I've always said you got to control the turnovers. If we can control the turnovers and out rebound them, I think we got a great chance to win.
Sounds like a plan. So we're gonna get the girls' perspectives here in a second. We're gonna take a break in just a minute. Just a second before we do that, we want to talk about our sponsors. We want to thank our sponsors: Grand Lux Inn, Payless Auto, Feel So Good, K&S Trophies, Hard Rock Tattoos, Sun Drop Shop, Telhome Lanes, and Sharon Wagner with Exit Realty. We appreciate all they do for this show and for this community.
Absolutely,
it's a big thing. So we're going to be right back with the girls. See you in a minute.
Payless Auto Service and Repair, located at 2013 North Jackson Street, Tullahoma, specializes in tires, brakes, suspension, oil changes, engines, and transmissions. Offers a 24-month or 24,000-mile warranty and free diagnostics. Payless is a veteran-owned auto shop and is home of the 25-25 oil change all day, every day, and offers Payless Tire Deal. Buy 3, get 1 free all day, every day. Call for an appointment, 931-455-6600. And Payless Auto Sales, located at 607 South Jackson Street in Tullahoma. Let Payless Auto show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car. We believe fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right leads to satisfied repeat buyers. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you find the right car, priced to fit your budget. Shop our virtual showroom of cars, trucks, and SUVs online, then stop by and get a test drive. Payless Auto, located at 607 South Jackson Street, Tullahoma, 931-455-6111.
The Tullahoma Soapbox Derby, sponsored by TUA Light Tube, will return to the West Lincoln Hill May 2nd. Starting in the morning, you can watch Stock, Super Stock, and Super Kid divisions show their driving skills as gravity propels them down. To register, go to reg2run.com or find Tullahoma Soapbox Derby on Facebook for more information. Race clinics start April 28th, so register soon. Come out and support our young racers May 2nd.
Welcome to Fuel So Good, located at 1407 North Jackson. Fuel So Good is Coffee County's only organic coffee roaster. All of the coffees are certified fair trade and organic. In addition to the wonderful coffee, Fuel So Good offers a large bakery selection. They provide cakes, pies, bakery items for your special occasion. All bakery items are made fresh, in-house, daily. We also offer light breakfast and lunch items, potato, egg, and cheese wrap, breakfast sandwich with Canadian bacon, egg, and cheese, the best around. Chicken salad wrap for lunch, vegan bean salad. All the salads, even pimento cheese, can be sold by the half pound. They have yogurt, they have parfaits, and they also have fudge. So for a great cup of coffee and something sweet or healthy to eat, go by Fuel So Good at 1407 North Jackson Street.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
Some connections are better than others. Like connecting with nature or reconnecting with an old friend. Connecting with the ball and connecting with a cause. At LightTube, our goal is to help you stay connected, not only with lightning-fast internet and local support, but by advocating for those better connections. Stay connected to the people in your life. Sign up for LightTube today.
Oh, well, hey, look at you. Look at you. See, welcome to the Mick and Mac Show, brought to you by the Grand Lux Inn. Thank you for joining us, girls.
Thanks.
You don't know how excited Coach Mac and I were sitting up there and watching you guys play. You guys just put it all together in that one game, in the sectionals game, and it was fantastic. So I want to hear y'all's thoughts on that game. What was different than maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago? What happened?
I feel like we wanted it more. It was more like us going to state was more realistic, and I feel like once we saw like that path, like we can really do this, made us really want it more.
And I'll be honest with you, and Coach Mack and I talked about this 3 weeks ago. We were wondering, like there were times where we at the beginning of the year we said you guys have what it takes to go to the state. We knew it from the very beginning, and then about 3 weeks ago we were like, uh-oh. Something was going on, and we didn't know what was going on. But y'all picked it up.
It's just like our energy levels, our practices, like everything just flipped. And
The Red Bulls, all of
the
it.
Red Bulls, those are great. But like we just started practicing like we were playing, and then just going and doing that on the court.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I like to look ahead. So in November, I was looking ahead. I was like, all right, district, we're the best team in the district. Region, it should be most of the district in the region. In my eyes, I was like the region, and then I was like, who we match up with. You know, it's like it's set up perfect. But a lot of factors go into that. I mean, soccer state run, like you got injuries, all that stuff, mindset, things like that. So I knew you guys could do it, but I'm telling you, 3 weeks ago I was like,
We were worried.
it was the semifinal loss against Giles.
Yeah,
That's what and it wasn't anything like Giles did. That's what was frustrating. It was like Giles isn't better. It's
No,
just
they
like,
weren't
what are we
Yeah,
doing?
we beat ourselves in
Right.
everything. Giles definitely didn't beat us. We definitely beat ourselves. And I feel like that was the worst part, that we realized that. And then I think that was kind of a wake-up call, too.
and we just didn't want to lose anymore.
That was kind of like where y'all decided at that point. That was the turning point.
Yeah,
Like
'cause
where
it
you
was-
said, we're not doing this. Either we're doing this and we're going home,
Right.
or we're winning.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was at that practice after that Giles game. When
Yeah,
that
we
sit-down
had-
talk.
yeah.
He put us all in like a circle.
Oh,
And we had to talk, and we had to tell him like
If we
wanted
really
to be
wanted
here
it.
or if we wanted to leave.
Yeah.
Like we need to tell him right
We
now.
stretched and
Really?
then we stretched and he set up chairs in a circle. We're all like,
you're like, this isn't basketball.
yeah, what's happening? He's like, y'all go sit down. And yeah, I think we really did wake up.
And then
realize
that
we got it.
practice, like it literally just happened right after that talk. That practice, the energy level was different. And then every practice and every game, it like you could tell everybody wanted it. Like all 13 of us wanted it and wanted to play and get better.
You could definitely tell that. It was like and Coach Mack and I talked about this over and over because we've watched y'all all year. We watched you last year, but we said their kryptonite. Y'all know what kryptonite is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, their kryptonite is second and third quarter.
Yes.
It's second and third quarter. Like you'll have a slump in one of those quarters, and it just it doesn't mean. And y'all still won those games. Y'all still won a lot of those games where you had those slumps. But then the other night in the sectionals game, that didn't exist.
No, there wasn't. It was
Y'all
2
just
minutes.
y'all put the pedal down and just hammered it.
2 minutes in the second quarter, and it wasn't anything. It was just you just missed open shots. Like it wasn't really a slump. It was just like, well, if I got to find something, that was it.
Yeah.
But that was the telltale of everything going forward with you guys. We spent all year trying to figure it out. Do you play better unstructured? Do you play better structured? Does your defense lead to better offense? Does your offense dictate your defense? Because it was Jekyll and Hyde all year. You're driving me crazy. I know that. So,
Probably Coach did too.
but you found ways just to keep figuring it out. And but we really should say, when we talked to him earlier in the year, we said it's a marathon and not a sprint.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to piece all of you together.
Yeah.
You were hurt all last year.
Yeah.
She got hurt midway through the year.
Yeah.
Played some, getting involved. People don't know how to play. You bring Jenna in. People, a lot of y'all hadn't even played with Jenna.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Cause me and Madison really didn't play much varsity last year. I mean, we played some, but not enough. But like, besides that, I've never played with Aubrey since elementary school. I haven't played with McLean before.
That makes a difference.
I haven't played with Jenna before. I haven't played
And you haven't played a lot of minutes with high school Sharpton. That's different than middle school.
And we're all playing different positions. I've never played the position I play now, and it's a big adjustment.
And it feels like you guys are just now figuring out how to play with each other. That's what sucks about March, is because then it comes to the end. Right when you figure things out.
Well, I'm gonna say this. And I'll talk a little bit about each one of you. But Aubrey, the other night you had a different level going on. Like we were laughing and we were having a good time, but you were on fire, and we've seen that, and you are fully capable of doing that in Murfreesboro tomorrow, where you get hot from that corner. And you don't miss, and that's fun to watch. That's fun to watch, but your personality on the court, your attitude, it's almost like you're the general out there, and you're helping people go. Kenzie and Sharpton, you two other night, y'all, the young ones took over the game. Y'all took over the game. Y'all are the ones that made that change, shifted the direction, and I thought that was fantastic. And McCarl, I said the whole year, I said she's grown more than anybody. That I watched this year, that I saw you take on the big at Giles, and I was so proud. I was like, man, that she just. And then when you got in foul trouble, Sharpton took over, and it was just fun to watch. You girls were just so fun to watch this year. And I'm so happy that you're able to go and experience something that we didn't get to experience when we were players. So, I mean, awesome job.
I think a lot of it, like these three and Zoe, they've stepped up. They don't play like sophomores.
Yeah.
They play like high school. They've played so many high school games now. Lizzie has played a lot, but these two and Zoe, they have not played. Like, this is pretty much their first year playing full varsity, and they've stepped up playing basketball, their leadership roles, like, and it changed. Like, once they realized, like, we can do this, we're not just sophomores anymore. We're a part of this team. Then everything changed, and they've really helped the younger players. They've helped me and McLean, and it's just made it so much more fun.
Yeah. What's it going to take to win? What's it going to take to win tomorrow, McCall?
Playing together, hustling.
No, what do you think?
10
No,
points.
what's the scout report say? What
10 points from
What
Madison.
do you think?
I'm gonna have to score.
There you go. I like it.
Get rebounds and find the open girl.
There you go.
Good job, man.
I don't really know.
You don't know? You know the scout report.
You know.
What is it going to take to win tomorrow?
Play as a team.
That's
all I
it.
got.
That's a mic drop.
I say have fun. I think when we have fun and play our game, we can beat anybody.
Yeah.
Literally anybody. Because when we start flowing and start dishing out, hitting threes, celebrating, coming on the bench laughing, joking, I think that's our best game. Not when we're stressed out trying to hit the shot. When we're just hitting the shots, I think that's our best game.
Aubrey.
4 Red Bulls. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, yeah, what she said. But Coach Amy said it very well yesterday in practice. Like, it's going to take all 13 of us, girls, the bench, our 3 managers, and our coaches. Like, if we stay together, a big thing with us is, like, start together, stay together, finish together. If we do that throughout this process, then have fun, like she said, rebounds, the little things, then we got it.
I like what Kinsey said, that, it's just about having fun. And at this point, y'all have reached the top, the top of the state. And so at this point, it's just time to have fun. And when the winning is the byproduct of that. So
It's a basketball game.
that's right.
It's a game in the end, and you just figure it out and go from there, and don't stress about it. If you win by 20 or lose by 2, you're still there and you're still playing. It's like,
But we'll let you know our ring sizes when it's all
that's
said
right.
and done.
That's exactly.
Gotcha.
But I think it sets up well. I think Alcoa is a very good basketball team. I don't think there's anybody in that 8 that's not a good basketball team. So, but I think it matches up well for you, because to me, it's when I was watching the film, it very similar. It's like mirror image, They run different stuff, but personnel-wise, it's the same. They're big. You're just as good as she is. You 3 are just as good as any of the guards. Like, it doesn't, you guys match up well. It's just a matter of going up there and believing you're going to win and making it happen. And we think you can.
Oh, absolutely.
And I feel like we're coming in as the underdog because we're the only team with double-digit losses.
22 and 10.
And everybody's expecting us to be like, oh, they're the team that just made it, and I go out and win it, and they're like, have no more losses for the rest of the season.
How cool would that be? I'd rather go in as the underdog. I'd rather be the one that says they don't have a chance.
No, it puts a chip on our shoulder for like
Saturday. That's it.
it's so
Saturday night is exactly what I said. I said we'll be the only team in there with double-digit losses, and I said I like it. That's everyone.
It just brings our energy. It brings our energy up. It just makes us want to go in there and just play. It's so fun.
I love it.
Got anything else?
Well, I'm thinking that. What's the feeling? What's the vibe? Like, are you going to sleep tonight? I mean, is that?
No.
What time are y'all leaving tomorrow? Y'all leaving
11:30.
And y'all better be there.
Well, I can't, but I'm going to be at the game. I'm going to be at the game.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
are
we'll
you
already be up there.
doing?
I gotta get
He's
my
already going to
speech
be at
right.
ETSU. I'm going to be there. I'll be there about
Hey, look,
5 o'clock.
I'm going up there so I can scout Dyersburg and the game before it, so y'all know what to expect after you win.
We're going to Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. We're so excited.
We're going to Cracker Barrel.
Oh.
I can't wait.
A little biscuit and gravy or what?
Hey,
Chicken tenders.
Why you say it like that?
There's nothing like smelling like a fire. You got the chimney going with smoke on you coming to the. Where they been?
Yeah, I'll come to be. I can't breathe. Smoky over here. Golly, I like it though.
Girls, we're excited. We, Coach Mac and I have watched y'all this whole time, and we knew that y'all had it in you. And just to see it come together, y'all put 4 quarters together the other night in the sectionals. We know that is just going to continue on in Murfreesboro, and we'll be there cheering you on. So look up for us when something big happens. We'll be over there cheering you on, laughing. We'll probably be in the corner somewhere.
Yeah, that's usually where they stick us.
Yeah, they put us in the corner.
Yeah.
But thanks again for y'all for coming.
Hey,
Thank you for reminding
one
me.
thing that need to be pointed out though: all West Bobcats.
Oh yes, that's right, West Bobcats. We have West Bobcats too.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, all West Bobcats. All right, appreciate it.
Great
We'll be
idea.
back in just a minute.
Middle Tennessee is one of the fastest growing spots in the country, and I would love to help you make a move here. I work with buyers and sellers all across Middle Tennessee, and what my clients value most is that I dig in, do the work, and give them clear answers to every real estate question. If you're planning on making a move, call or text me anytime.
Are you looking for that special place to eat? A place that makes you feel like home? If so, the Sundrop Shop is the place to go. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 8 to 3, the Sundrop Shop has a menu to satisfy everyone's taste buds. Their soups, sandwiches, salads, and breakfast are made from scratch and served all day long. And don't forget their selection of handmade frozen treats. From milkshakes to sundaes, the Sundrop Shop is a proud sponsor of the Mick and Mac Show and always enjoys celebrating the success of Tullahoma athletes.
K&S Awards has helped Tullahoma adult and youth athletes celebrate sports for 45 years by supplying the area's largest selection of trophies and plaques, plus corporate awards engraved in glass, plastic, and crystal. K&S stocks gift items and figurines for almost every sport. K&S also does jewelry engraving, sandblasting, wood engraving, like Grandma's favorite recipe on a cutting board. They custom make badges, desk and nameplate signs, panel and photo frame tags, rubber signature and self-inking staffs, bronze signs, yard signs, and banners. Now offering custom framing as well. When you take that trophy-winning picture, 30 years of framing experience makes K&S your one-stop celebration shop for all your keepsake needs. Stop by and see Alan and Jeannie Rogers at KS Awards, 510 Country Club Drive in Tullahoma, or call 931-455-7359.
HostMy provides modern phone systems with mobile integration, HIPAA-ready business texting, and digital faxing solutions. More importantly, we offer dedicated U.S.-based support, transparent billing, and unparalleled reliability. Call 931-581-4411 today and partner with the best.
Welcome to the Grand Lux Inn, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel where history, comfort, and Southern hospitality come together. Family owned and operated, we take pride in offering more than just a place to stay. Whether you're planning a weekend escape, a staycation, close to home, or just need a peaceful retreat, the Grand Lux Inn is your perfect getaway. Looking for a space to host your next business meeting? Our elegant and quiet setting provides an ideal atmosphere to connect, collaborate, and get things done, all with the personal touch of a locally owned business. Whether you're here for relaxation, business, or a special event, the Grand Lux Inn is ready to welcome you. Call us today at 931-461-9995 or visit the website to learn more. The Grand Lux, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel.
Hey, welcome to the Mick and Mac Show, brought to you by the Grand Lux Inn. We had a line change.
Yep.
We got a whole different crew here. You got the boys who rocked it last night. I mean, we had a hard time figuring out what to talk about in the second half.
For a second, like there at the beginning of the third, they come out and they hit a couple of threes.
Yeah, we're like,
oh. But then you look up, it's still like 14, 15-point game, and you're like, all right, we're all right.
I mean, personally, y'all tell me if I'm wrong, but the turning point was when Coach AJ, I think he was yelling at Jaden. I'm not pretty sure. He was yelling at somebody, and as soon as he yelled, Jaden just said, "Oh!" and scored, and that was it. That was game.
When he started stopping him.
Yeah. He said something. We could hear him through our headphones.
Really?
And it looked like he was talking to you or you. I don't remember.
It was one of y'all.
I know he yelled at me one time to start cutting more on 5 out, but
you probably did kind of like tuned it out because you had him in middle school, but JT probably still catching it and still gets startled by it a little bit, huh?
A little bit.
So, all right, let's just rewind and talk about the whole season. I mean, y'all had a good season. There's no doubt about it. How soon did you think to yourselves that y'all were going to go repeat and get back to the state tournament?
As soon as we lost last year.
Oh, y'all knew it already.
Well, I felt like that. I don't know about everybody else.
Yeah, I felt like we'd be right back there. As soon as we lost, basically.
What do you think what was different about this season than last season? What do you think is going to be different in that, other than winning it? What's the contributing factor to y'all's success this season? I know the answer because I've watched it, but I want to hear what y'all said.
Cut down on turnovers. Like last game, we had way too many. If we would have had like 10 turnovers, we would have beat that team by 50 or 60 maybe. And then, we had to contain. If we get back there and it's up and we had to contain Ty Call better. You can't let him get to the free throw line as much. They had like 35 free throws last time. So just.
What do you think?
I personally just think it's like you're expected to go this far. Like I feel like last year we kind of like not surprised, but we were just like kind of shocked. Like we knew we could do it, but just actually doing it is different. But this year I feel like it's kind of like you expect to do it or you're expected to do it, and I feel like it's a standard now. So
y'all been there now,
right? And we have a lot of people that played good minutes last year, and we have a lot of we're pretty deep. So I mean that helps us out a lot.
Yeah, the sophomores or juniors now, but sophomores from last year they really improved.
Yeah.
So we have a lot more help off the bench now. So
time we're deep. Yeah.
Bryce, what you got?
So I'd say the senior. Us starting with the seniors. We got a veteran group, seniors and juniors. Yes, like he said, sophomores stepped up big time, but the seniors is what really has stepped up. But we've taken a step forward as well.
Yeah, and
the leadership helps. I think that's what.
One of the things we noticed. I mean, last year, of course, Zay and Kanai were y'all scorers, and y'all were not relied on them. And this year, though, we talked for several weeks that there was like 5 or 6 of y'all that averaged 10 points a game or close to 10 points a game. Mm-hmm. And that's, to me, that's unheard of right there. How do you, and we've talked over and over again, how do you plan for that as an opposing coach? How do you plan for 5 or 6 guys averaging 8, 10 points a game and then 4 guys coming off the bench who could do the same thing? Mm-hmm. So I think, it's a good combination for sure.
Yeah, I would not want to have to come up with a scout plan for it. be honest with you, because lo and behold, it'll be like the 4th person off the bench that goes for 15 or 16 when we're playing you guys, and that's what we've said it all along. What sets you guys apart, and it was, you could see it last year, but I see it even more this year. Is you guys all like playing with each other, like no one being selfish, no one doing anything. It's I can have 2 points and 2 rebounds, or I can have 22 points and 12 rebounds.
And everybody's happy for you.
You're right. And it doesn't matter. The bottom line is the win at the end, and that's what we see, and I think boys basketball in particular, that's huge. Like it's you don't see it a lot. It's the one dude or the 2 dudes, and then
and then everybody else is mediocre. But y'all are, man. One thing we talk about, and I want to hear y'all's opinion on this, and I also want to hear Austin's too. But we think there is an existence of something called the big man bias, And what that means is if you're 6'10" or higher and you touch the ball and they hammer you, they're not going to call a foul.
Oh, yeah,
do y'all see that at all?
I agree 100%.
It drives me insane. I know it drives you insane.
For sure.
But do you think that exists? Do you think that's something that maybe they look at you and they think that you're tall enough that you should be able to handle yourself and they don't call? Do you think I'm making that up, or do you think that's real?
I feel like in some cases they do try to make it fair, where it's more even, or they'll even anticipate a call on me or something like that. And
Yep.
But they won't see it the other way. So, but
yeah.
Well, I see a big difference sometimes when you're like, if you get a rebound, offensive rebound, and go back up with it, you'll get like body. All right. If Price gets offensive rebound and goes back up with it, and it's not even as hard, boom, foul. Like it's same for you. Like it doesn't matter. Sometimes it's like if like Jackson's in the game for one of y'all, and the play 30 seconds before you got hit, no call. He gets hit, call. You know, which is great. Like I think you guys have learned to deal with it and play through it.
Yeah.
But I know it gets frustrating at times with it. It's frustrating to watch. It's been frustrating to watch for a long time.
Not because of you guys, but because
it's not y'all.
It's ridiculous that I feel like that they do they don't allow you to. I mean, you get hammered.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have bruises all over your body, but that's frustrating to me. But y'all handle it great. I mean, I think that's you don't have the poor attitudes. I mean, you'll give them a look every once in a while, but y'all aren't, y'all are respectful about it. And I think that's good. That's good.
So what we know about first team up on the list? What do we know about them so far? Anything?
No, go ahead.
We watched a little bit of film today, but not too much. But I think we'll dig deeper into it like tomorrow and as we go on, because Coach Owens, he can kind of go forever about it. I mean, he's probably watching film right now. So
yeah, they gotta.
I'm sure he is.
Who are playing first of all?
Tennessee High School.
There you go. East Tennessee,
Bristol,
right? Yeah.
Bristol.
That's a drive.
Just be glad you're going to Murfreesboro and not Bristol.
That's right. Yeah. So what do they have personnel wise?
They have like a coach. It's called him a 5'8". I don't know how tall. I guess he's 5'8", but his number 0. He averages. They average him.
He said they have two dudes that average like 28 together.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They have a 6'6" forward who's pretty good, number 20, and it's the rest of them are just like role players that play the role and play it well.
Yeah. Okay.
Is the 6'6" guy the other guy that scores a lot? He's one of
them too.
Those two.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. You just named 2 players and role players.
Yeah. And we got 10.
If we were the opposite, we had that, and we were talking to those dudes, and we were Tennessee High fans. It'd be like who? And we'd be here for an hour and a half talking about, well, we gotta stop this guy. We gotta stop this guy, and the post is gonna feed it to the other post from the wing, and everyone can handle. And like, what do? You know, that's what one thing I do appreciate about Maplewood last night. They never stopped playing their style of play.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But from the get go, it was like, that's not gonna work, guys.
No.
But I appreciate you trying.
Yeah.
Like, but it wasn't gonna, it just wasn't there. But I do. They never quit. They were like, all right, let's go to a zone, or let's back it off and do that. No, we're gonna try to play up tempo, make 2 passes, try to hit a shot, and speed you guys up. Well, we've seen all year long you guys can play the 45 to 55 point game, or you can play the 80 to 90 point game.
Mm-hmm.
Pick your poison.
Yeah.
Well,
we've already calculated. I don't know if you've heard this, but 60 points is the magic number. If y'all hit 60, statistically,
I think it was last time I looked 95% of the time.
95% of the time you're gonna win. So that's something to shoot for right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That came from the stat man over here. Math. His mom was a math teacher.
Beautiful mind,
Yeah, it's all. Y'all couldn't believe it. So, what is Lucas? What goes through your mind while you're out there? Because I've seen you. You had the experience, but then you came out this year like gangbusters. You were going out there, not afraid. And I told Cody this many times. I don't care who you're up against. There is no emotion that you show that says that you're intimidated by the least. It doesn't matter who you're up against.
No.
And that to me I appreciate that. But what's going through your mind a week from tomorrow when you step on Murphy Center floor when you're ready to go? What's going through your mind?
Last year I was definitely a little timid to get out there for sure, but that's going to help me a lot this year. I'll be ready to go. I think we'll all be ready to go. Just handle the ball. We got to take care of the ball.
Yeah.
Last night was a little too many turnovers. We were at 25. We still won by what was the final?
30, 69, 39.
And
I don't know.
cut it in half. I mean, who knows? You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll be ready to go. I'll be ready to go. We'll be good.
I know that. I don't have a problem with that. I was just wondering what because me back in my day, it would be music playing, and maybe that's a sign of craziness or something. But I would hear music all the time, and people were like, "What's he thinking about?" And I'm like, "I'm thinking about Guns N' Roses, and I'm about to shove this ball into somebody." Do you have music going through? Am I the only one?
I do. So I eat a Snickers every night after the game. So I think about Snickers. I guess.
Okay.
I mean,
hey, I can dig that. I love some Snickers.
Yeah. Usually a bowl of ice cream to go with it.
There you go.
Some fruit, make it a little healthy.
Get some protein.
Yeah, throw some strawberries on it or whatever.
Big Smooth. I'm wondering what type of scouting report Rocco's giving you.
Yeah, what's he get? What's he got?
Well, I mean, that guy. I bet he averages 10,000 steps a game.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say he don't ever sit down. I mean, he usually gives me a little driveway talk. I'm about to leave. He'll be like, "Hold on." He'll be like, I'm gonna show you something. Then he'll do something like, "Take it here, dribble it." Like he'll do something like some generic move that I've heard 1,000 times already, but his way works. Or whatever he says he thinks is gonna work. But he's like, "You need to use the pump fake more," which I feel like I use the pump fake more than anybody in.
Yeah, he ran that. I pump faked him all the time. So that's
I heard he wasn't that good back in the day.
Well, you know,
he's a good one. He's a good one.
And you know you might make fun of it, but you use some of what he says.
Yeah, the pump fake is one of the best moves in the game for sure.
I agree.
You like to get the double sometimes. Yeah, I like it.
Tenon, you have we have seen you grow. I feel like when Jordan was talking about this the other night in his analysis of the game about how you control the game a lot of times. You're kind of like a point guard that's 6'11". You know, when you're playing the post player, you control the offense sometimes. Both of you, when we noticed the key to the past few games is that y'all fed the post. You got it in the post, and then the post either kicked it out or made a move. And I think that starting offense in the post is a great way to do it. And you've grown a ton. And I'm not talking about height. I'm talking about your hands are good, your court vision, all that stuff has gotten so much better. And I appreciate watching it. And I don't know what's going through your head when you're out there. What are you thinking?
Well, I think due to not very super tall teams we're playing, they have to double, they have to triple sometimes.
Makes you stronger.
I mean, I just feel like I have great teammates who know when to cut and how to cut, or when to spot up and shoot it, and they'll knock it down for me. So, I would say I'm like a good passer, but I mean, they're always in the right spots. So it's always just open.
You're like a Jokic, like you do. You facilitate everything. I've said it many times. This man right here owes you some gift cards at the end of the year because the attention, draws like
for sure.
Like you're drawing two, and he's getting the one, and it's like, well, no one's gonna be able to handle that. Like that's. But they have you gotta figure out what to do, and sometimes we see it the opposite way. Sometimes we see them double and back off of you, and you made them pay either shooting it or hitting the cutters, like people just cutting off of it, and it's that's what I think. I think like you facilitate you just that it goes to you, and everything facilitates off of that. Like we have true point guard, we run secondary break, we do all that action and stuff like that, high low, but it's still it facilitates through you, and there's not many bigs that can do that, especially at the high school level.
High school level, yeah, that's true.
Like that, and that feed off of each other and don't care. Like I'm sure you care, and I'm sure you care, but like you don't, like in a greater sense, you really don't care. Like if he's got 15 points, I'm gonna keep feeding him.
Right.
If he's getting it, then it's, I'm gonna keep feeding him.
For sure.
It doesn't matter, and our guards are like that, of course, they have to be because there's 30 of them coming off the bench rolling. So it's fun to see, and I don't know. It racks my head because I think in a term of how would I guard, like,
that's right.
Teams I like. I'm like, how would I guard it?
Yeah, we think about that. both of us played, both of us coached, and so we think about it from those perspectives, and we're like, how do you scout this team? Like, how do you scout y'all's team? And it comes down to you can't really.
And it's kind of fun. Like Maplewood, like I was kind of intrigued because I was like, it's like a simulation. All right, well, I get to see how I know how they're going to play. And I don't think they're going to change how they play.
Yeah.
So now I get to see if that even has a factor in anything.
Yeah.
And, and it, like you guys said, just the turnovers. But outside of that, we know 3 other people had a large role in some of that happening too. Probably the turnovers. But, you still got to play through that. It does tighten. Y'all know, y'all been there, state tournament. It does tighten up a little bit up there. But, I think you're built for it and built to make a good run, and I think the bracket sets up well for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, so y'all are seniors.
We think.
JT. We think y'all gonna graduate. We're close. I think we're getting close to graduation. So what are y'all thinking about after THS?
No, I'll go.
Oh, Lucas got.
Oh, there we go.
So I'm planning to run at a school. I've been talking to actually one out of Mississippi, or I could say local. I'm not really sure where I'm going to go yet, but the plan is to run.
Run like cross country?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, there you go.
Man.
As much as I love basketball, didn't get the hype.
That's all right.
That's all right.
I mean, I got some schools I want to go to. I'm kind of looking at Pellissippi just because I like the Knoxville area. And, I mean, their program is pretty new, so they can have, like, a decent impact on it. But, I mean, I was looking at Malo also, but, little coaching staff change over there, so gotta see what we're going to do over there.
What's going to happen next?
I got to go to Columbia State for a workout soon, so we'll see what happens there. But I think during the state tournament, like, we do what we're supposed to do. Like, I should get some better looks.
Hey, I'm going to go and say right now, and that goes for cross country, basketball, whatever. JUCO is not a bad way to go.
Oh, 100%.
Because, when I was your age and somebody told me JUCO, I was like, I ain't playing JUCO. But the problem is, or the benefit is of now, you still get 4 years.
Right.
Those JUCO years don't even count for your eligibility, and you get it free in Tennessee.
Right.
So I don't see any.
And it gives you a good time to like develop.
Yeah,
and
I think it's
get yourself out there.
I think it's a good thinking there for you. All right.
Awesome. Well, the 2 schools I'm really considering is either going to Columbia State with JT and Poff Mad Dragon will be going there too.
Poff will be there.
Yeah, he's going there too. And then or I go down to Pensacola and play down there.
Oh, Pensacola.
I know Angela's preference.
Yeah, I know. Pensacola, yeah, for sure.
I would love to see y'all play together.
Oh,
that would be kind of cool to watch that, especially if you came to Motlow and played against Motlow. And I know tonight the Walter State and Columbia State played in the tournament, and it was Lily and Naja played against each other.
Wow.
And I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Just get seeing that. So, but we're getting close to time. What are y'all thinking? I
got a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Major question. Out of the coaching staff, and we'll leave it at we'll take Woody out of the mix because I mean it's a lawyer,
Yeah.
Between Nick, King, AJ, and Coach Welch, who's best dressed on game night? Hey, this is maybe delayed, so you're good. Like,
Yeah,
Give it
we have to adjust.
yeah.
I don't know.
I might give it to Grant.
That's awesome.
Oh, Mr. GQ himself.
I'm with you on that one.
I might give to Coach King. He puts it on. So
What about you? I know you suspender man. You know AJ.
AJ tries. AJ tries.
AJ and Coach Welch try.
He is.
I'm gonna give it to Coach Nick.
Okay.
Just because like he's so nonchalant about it, so he just like. But I feel like it'd be easier to pick Coach King because like I feel like he kind of knows he put it on a little bit. So Coach Nick's kind of like laid back about it, but
I agree. Yep. I don't think there's a bad pick in the bunch.
No.
I would say Grant. Obviously, Mr. Coach King. I do like when AJ's more of a jumpsuit guy. I do like when he puts on a little suit though. Yeah, warms my heart a little bit.
let you know he's there.
Yeah.
It was great seeing him last night though, all dressed up, and jumping.
It was great. Listen, guys, we're planning on. I've already got plans to be there Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So I hope y'all do too.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna be there cheering y'all on. We're super excited for you. 2 years in a row. As former Wildcats ourselves, we never got to experience that. Y'all get to experience it twice. So and the girls are coming along with you. That to me is phenomenal. And we said now that we call T-Town. It's not just Tullahoma. It's Title Town.
At this point, all the sports going pretty crazy.
That's what we're doing right now.
And so you guys, last year y'all had a chance to enjoy it. So this year's business trip.
Right. Business.
Take care of it.
Are y'all packing up the camera and coming?
I wish.
they
we don't. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to. They have a contract with the company, but we'll be there, and we're gonna try to get as much live.
I see the region tournament last year.
Yeah, we're gonna go live. We're gonna go live and see how long we do it before we get in trouble. But we're not afraid. We're not afraid of that.
No.
But again, guys, thank you so much. Good luck, man. We're super excited for you, and can't wait to see what y'all do next week, but also what y'all do for the future, because we know y'all are three of the toughest ones, and we respect what y'all have done this year, and really think y'all are going places.
And what the state region looks like.
That's right.
So
yeah, that's right. All right, appreciate it, guys. We'll see you next time. We thank our sponsors: Grand Lux Inn, Payless Auto, Feel So Good, K&S Trophies, Hard Rock Tattoos, the Sundrop Shop, Tullahoma Lanes, Sharon Wagner with Exit Realty. Been a great show. We'll see you at the state tournament.